I'm here again. Sorry it's taken me so long to post a video today. I've been very busy. So I'm here to review letter U with you. Letter U was last week's letter. After we review it and we go over the movement, I have a few friends who sent me a few U words, so I'm going to add those to our list. After we review that, we're going to go over the new letter. The next letter after U is letter V, so we'll just do that movement. We'll come up with a few letter V words, and then as usual you can have your parents email me with a list that you make. So you have to go around your house or maybe even outside in your backyard and look for things that begin with the letter V. But we'll get there when we get there. And then I have a special activity at the end of this video once we're done with all the letter stuff. So I'm really excited about that. And I hope that you guys end up liking it too. So anyway, let's go over letter U. Let me bring my board over here where you can see it. Alright, so here we have letter U. Remember, when we write letter U, we always start at the top. When you start your letters, when you start your letters, when you start your letters, always at the top. So remember, you go down to the bottom line, curve back up to the top where you started. And then for lowercase u, lowercase letters usually start in the middle line. So you start in the middle line, curve down, back up, and then you need to add a little leg and go back down to make a tiny leg right there. So these are the words that I came up with. I thought of a few more, but I thought I could read some of the ones that our friends came up with. So let me bring out my computer because they emailed me their list. Let's see. So our first list, let me grab my marker. Our first list is from our friend Pike. Pike did his homework and he came up with a few new U words. So he has the word up, which we have on our list already. I'll read you my list that we already made. We have up, underwear, under, and So remember, the movement for letter U is you stick your hand on top of your head like this, a fist, and then with the other arm you're making a flapping wing. So Umber is his name. Umber, umbrella bird, says When you're saying your mouth is wide open and you can kind of feel your throat move a little when you say Okay? So let's see. So Pike came up with the word up. So I'm going to put a check there since he came up with that word too. Under, which we also have, check. Undies, ooh, a new word for underwear, another word. So I'm going to write that, undies. That's a good one. Umbrella, just like umber, umbrella bird. I'm going to add umber too, since that's our animal's name. Remember, for capital, or for names, we always do a capital letter at the beginning. So capital U. Umber. Let's see. And then he had, ooh, this is a good one. Unknown. Unknown. I like that one. So unknown just means something you don't know the answer to. It's unknown. All right, let's see. Who else had done their homework? All right, so we have a list. Ooh, okay, this is a good one. We have a list from Farron, who did her homework at home. Let's see. Ooh, here we go. The first one is really good. Unicorn. So that one's really interesting because it doesn't say Sometimes it says its own name, U, similar to letter A, how A says a, but it can also say its own name like A in acorn. So same thing with letter U. So we have unicorn, unicorn. Oops, with R, unicorn. Umbrella, check for that one. Under. Uppercase. Ooh, that's a good one. Uppercase, like the uppercase letters. Uppercase. Let's see. Unzip, like when you unzip your jacket. Unzip, nice. Uppercase, uphill, uphill, nice. Uphill. Uncle. Utensils, so there's another word where U says its own name, utensils. Utensils are like a fork, a spoon, a knife. Utensils. Underwear, check. And universe. I like that one. Once we come back to school, that's something we might start to study, a new unit that we might have. Ooh, unit. All right, so that's all the homework that I got for today. So let's do a final count of how many numbers we have, or how many words we have, I should say. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's pretty good. 16 words. So remember 16, we write using a 1 and a 6. 16. So 1 and 6. 16 words. Not bad at all. That's pretty good. All right, so now for the new letter of the week. Now we're starting this on Monday, which is today, which means you have the whole week to try and find words that begin with letter V. Okay, I'm gonna move this down because now we are done with umbrella bird. Oh, which reminds me, I want to show you a picture of what an umbrella bird looks like, because they're actually pretty cool birds, because all of our zoophonics animals are based off of real animals. So we have an umbrella bird. So I'm going to bring out my computer and I'm going to search for a picture of an umbrella bird. And they kind of have this kind of funny looking haircut on top of their head. Let me find a good picture. Here we go. This is actually a really funny one. So there's an umbrella bird. You see how he has kind of all these feathers up here. It kind of looks like a wig almost, and it hangs over his head like an umbrella. So that's why we have our movement is like this with the wing. So umbrella bird, umbrella bird. So now we are going to move on to our next letter. So if we sing the song, the ABCs, up until letter U, we'll find out what letter comes next. And you might know anyway, but let's sing it anyway. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. That's our next letter, is letter V. So I will let you know what the animal is. I'm actually going to show you a picture and see if you can guess. It's an animal that begins with the letter V. So the sound goes v, 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 v. When you say that, your lips kind of vibrate and they kind of tickle. V. So let's see, I'm gonna look for image. All right, I'm gonna see if you can guess it. I'm gonna show you the picture and think of what the animal's name might be. It begins with V. All right. Here you go. Can you guess what it is? It is a type of bat. It's a vampire bat. Vampire. Now, vampires aren't real, but vampire bats are real. So, this zoophonics animal's name is Vincent, just like our teacher Vincent at Acorn. So, Vincent vampire bat says V. Okay, so bats, vampire bats, have little fangs, so you can think about a vampire, and you make little fangs like this. So Vincent vampire bat says V. And when you're saying the sound, I'm going to show you an up close. V. You're kind of gently biting your lip with your front teeth, your incisors, and you're saying V, and your lip should vibrate a little. So let's write letter V. Bring this a little bit closer so you can see. There we go. Oops, it's a little wobbly. Let me fix this. Okay. So, letter V, remember we start our letters at the top. So we're going to start up here at the top, and we're going to go down diagonal a little bit. Remember, diagonal just means we go off to the side instead of straight down. And then from the bottom, we go back diagonal up to the top. V, very easy. And then for lowercase, as you know, we start in the middle. We go down, and it just looks like the same shape as the capital V, just littler. Uppercase V, lowercase v. V, V, V. Okay, so let's come up with some words. I said a few while I was writing. This is kind of tough. I'm going to come to this side. I'm right-handed. Okay, there we go. That feels better. All right, so V and V. So I said one earlier, very. We can add Vincent. I miss Vincent. I hope he's doing all right. Vampire. Let's see. Ooh, I can think of another animal that starts with the letter V. Vole. If you don't know what a vole is, you can look up a picture. They're like, almost like a little mouse that lives underground. Let's see, very, Vincent, vampire, vole. Ooh, I know one. Virus, virus. Virus is like a sickness. Almost like the cold or like the flu. Let's see, very, Vincent, vampire, vole, virus. Maybe I can look around my room and see. Ooh, okay, I'm looking at my books and looking at the titles, and I see the word vegetarian. Now, what do vegetarians mostly eat? Vegetables, okay? So we can add both of those words. Vegetarian and vegetables. Or another word for vegetables is veggies. Pretty good. That's a good list so far. We have very, Vincent, vampire, vole, virus, vegetarian, vegetables, and veggies. So all this week, look around your house or around your room or look through your toys or even through your books. I think that's the best way to find V words. And you can send them in to me and we can grow our list a little bit more. So far, Pike and Farron, thank you for doing your homework. That's awesome. And if you are looking for something to do in your house or you get kind of bored, you can easily look for some V words and we can add them to our list. So that'll be your homework for this week. And it's okay if you don't do it. It's just practice. It's not something you need to do. So now we are at the end of our video and I wanted to suggest an idea. Okay, so I thought it would be really fun to do a show and tell. You know, we should do show and tell sometimes at school, and since we're not at school, I thought it could be fun to see if any of you want to make your own video and send them in, and we can make a video together and do kind of like a classroom show and tell, but you show us something in your house or in your room or your favorite thing. So I'm going to do my show and tell first and share something with you that I made yesterday. So I've been trying to keep busy by doing a lot of art, doing a lot of exercises while I've been at home, just so I can keep busy and keep happy. So yesterday, actually pretty recently, I bought some paints because I wanted to paint along to a video series. It used to be on TV. A man named Bob Ross used to do painting shows where he would teach you how to paint certain things. So kind of like the project we did as our Christmas gift at school. Remember how we painted the trees and the snowy scenes? So I did something similar, and it was a similar idea. So here's my painting that I made yesterday. So I made this mountain scene, and I bought this paper, and it's a special kind of paper. It kind of, you can see it's kind of like fabric. It's actually canvas paper, so it's really thin. Usually canvases or like paintings are kind of like this one that I have on the wall here in my studio. So they're kind of framed like that. This is actually a painting my friend did. And he gave it to me for my birthday. But anyway, so I wanted to make my own painting. So I just followed the instructions and he taught me how to paint a mountain scene. And this kind of reminds me a lot of Colorado, which is why I really wanted to paint it. So here's the water, grass, some trees. See how I painted the trees? That's kind of how we painted them in our own paintings. These are smaller trees that are kind of far away, and then here's the big snowy mountain. It was a lot of fun to paint, and I made some mistakes, like I don't know about the sky. I might go back and fix it a little bit, but I just did it for fun. It's just fun to make things and not really worry about what it's gonna look like in the end. I just had a lot of fun doing it. And I got to use my special paintbrushes. So this is where I store all my paintbrushes. And I have all these different kinds of shapes and sizes. This is actually a really fun size. This is called a fan brush. And this brush is used for painting the trees. So it makes it really easy to paint like really small stems and then make all the leaves. So that one's a really fun one to paint with. I even got to use a palette knife. Now these aren't sharp like the knives we use for eating, but these are actually used for mixing up paint and actually painting on the canvas. They're really fun, really flexible, so they bend a lot, and they're made of metal, so they're really easy to clean up. So I got to use these too. And I've never really been a painter. I really love drawing, and so drawing is something that I've always done before, so I wanted to try something new. So maybe you might want to try something new too. Anyway, let me know if you'd like to share something from your room or something new that you've done or a new toy that you might have gotten, or I know we just had some birthdays. Hal and Pike just had their birthdays. So maybe you got something for your birthday that you'd like to show us. So it's up to you. You are in charge of the show and tell. So if you'd like to make a video, please send one in, or you can email me. Either way is fine. But anyway, I'm gonna maybe go ahead and work on my painting a little bit more. And I hope you all have a good rest of your evening and afternoon, and I will see you soon. Bye.